Transformation starts from within, through faith, healing, and consistency. We grow steady, we rise strong. This is more than a journey, it's a lifestyle. We thrive, we glow. From the inside, let the healing show. Step by step, we rise and grow. Welcome to Thrive and Glow with Joy. True transformation starts from within, through faith, healing, and consistency. We grow steady, we rise strong. This is more than a journey, it's a lifestyle. We thrive, we glow. From the inside, let the healing show. Step by step, we rise and grow. Welcome to Thrive and Glow. Transformation starts from within, through faith, healing, and consistency. We grow steady, we rise strong. This is more than a journey, it's a lifestyle. We thrive, we glow. From the inside, let the healing show. Step by step, we rise and grow. Welcome to Thrive and Glow with Joy. True transformation starts from within, through faith, healing, and consistency. We grow steady, we rise strong. This is more than a journey, it's a lifestyle. We thrive, we glow. From the inside, let the healing show. Step by step we rise and grow. Welcome to Thrive and Glow with Joe.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey. How is everyone doing? Hello, hello, hello. How are y'all doing? Come on in. Have a Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I hope y'all like that intro. Thank you, Lou. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I want to go ahead and shout out Kevin. Thank you for being here. Salute my client, Joe Delaney, everybody in the chat, as well as mods. Love and respect. Lou Jenkins, 6903. Thank you so much for being here, Lou. I truly appreciate it. Did you get your drink? Did you get your drink for the show? I appreciate it. Al Jones out of Brooklyn. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Thank you so much. I got my bestie on the ones and twos in the background helping me out. He's my executive producer tonight. That's SBK Media Texas. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate everyone. I didn't double stream today. I went ahead and just did the horizontal tonight. I just, it's a lot for me when you're doing both, you know, and I just decided to just go horizontal. So we don't have anyone on no vertical or nothing. So I didn't have to worry about that. But thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here. If you saw my thumbnail, I'm looking a little crazy, but I have some questions that I was asking, you know, and but I appreciate everybody for being here. And I had a question on my thumbnail. Is your day controlling you? You can see me a little perplexed. A little perplexed. Hey, Miss Wanda, reversing high blood pressure like a true queen. She is. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So that's what I was asking. Is your day controlling you? I appreciate everyone watching, whether you're live, whether you catch me live or you catch me on the replay. I really honestly have to tell you, I truly thank you. I thank you even if you like my shorts or you like anything, if you watch anything. I truly believe that whatever message that I have, it'll reach you when you need it. Is that's how I feel. So I truly thank you. If you're watching this and you enjoy what you hear, or you can relate to something that I say, give me a like button, give me a comment, and let me know. I really truly would appreciate it. And I really appreciate you being here. If you catch me live, Miss Wanda, thank you so much again. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. SBK wants to say, Wanda, I want to personally say I'm proud of you and what you're doing. Keep it up, clean. I truly agree, Miss Wanda. I have to second that. I really, honestly, today I believe I saw, was it a short that you did of some kale salad? I mean, just the ideas that you give and the clean eating. And you know me, right? We're both, I mean, I think sometimes you go no meat. And so it really helps me out and gives me some ideas. And I'm like, man, that looks good. Especially that sauce you made with you made a sauce with, was it yogurt, maybe? It was a white sauce that you made. You're welcome, Miss Wanda. Lovelace, thank you so much for being here, girl. I appreciate it. Blessings, Joe and chat. Happy Thursday, everyone. I appreciate it, Lovelace. I get tickled when I see you in here. I'm like, wow. No, really, that's what, and I said that I have to be honest. Before we got on, I told my bestie too. I was like, wow, Lou Jenkins is in my Lou Jenkins is in my chat. He's like, yeah, I know, I saw. But he didn't take it like I did. You know, I was kind of tickled. I was like, ah. Miss Corey, thank you so much for being here, Corey. I appreciate it. I just made pecan muffins. You got to share, Corey. Toss me one from California. Thank you. Bless you, Joe. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I get tickled that y'all stop by my little neck of the woods, you know? Honestly, I appreciate it. Thank you. It's an honor to be here. Great topics and communication. I appreciate it, Lou. Thank you so much. And you know, it's a different side of the spectrum. It really is. Yeah, Lovelace, before you walked in, I was saying that I have my bestie on the ones and twos. So he's my executive producer today. He's a SBK and Lou owe me a foot race. I'm going to win. I'm sure you would, girl. Because, you know, SBK is a little on the heavy side. I think Lou is a little on the thin side. So, you know, girl, you got them. You got them both beat. You know, I don't mean he's heavy like fat. He's heavy just, you know, you can't run fast when you've got a lot of muscle. That's what I mean. What did he say? Oh, don't forget to smash the like button. So I was talking about the question I had, is your day controlling you? And here's a lot of what I wanted to talk about tonight is basically, and I'm going to get to the point originally, you know, why I thought about this, but tonight's conversation, it's something that I really was thinking a lot about it, and I wanted to share because a lot of things that really shape our lives every single day, and it comes down to if you got some shape to your life, it comes down to a routine. And this is something that I've learned. I'm old, y'all. I really am. I'm a lot older. I really want to share just a little bit of tricks or a little bit of things that I wish I would have known earlier on, and some things that I kind of learned the hard way in a sense. But y'all, if you've been here, if you've heard some of my story, it's really helped me in the last 20 years losing 350 pounds. So there's a little bit, you know, I know a little bit, and you can't lose 350 pounds living in a state of chaos all the time, right? But that's why I think it's taken 20 years, okay? Because it was a live and learn process for me. It's not something that happens overnight, but you know, you don't put on that weight overnight either. So don't get discouraged. You don't get to 525 pounds overnight. Okay. So you're not going to lose it overnight either, but it's not only about weight loss. Okay. It's not only about weight loss, life in general, to get things under control and not to be feeling like you're living in a rat race. You know that rat wheel? If you've ever seen a rat in a lab and they're doing um, tests or running any kind of test in a rat, or even if you own a rat, I don't know why anybody would, but to each his own, to each his own. But if you had a pet rat and you've ever seen when they keep a pet rat, they'll have this little wheel to keep him busy, right? To give him something to do. But that poor rat is just running in circles and he's never getting anywhere. But it's keeping him busy. Yeah, granted. Okay, granted, it'll keep you busy. Living in a rat wheel is what I call it. It keeps you busy, right? It keeps you busy, it keeps you going. But just like that rat is never getting anywhere and he just keeps running and running and never getting anywhere, that's what you will get into. That's what as a human, we can get into that rat wheel where we're going and going and going and going, but we never get anywhere. Unless we get some we get it together, we get some kind of schedule, or what I like to call a routine, is what I've learned. Once I got my life together, okay, and I got myself in a form of a routine. And mind you, the routine will change. Don't ever think that because you get yourself in a routine, you can't pivot and switch it up to according to where you are in life, right? It'll change. It'll definitely change. The routine that you put down for yourself or you set for yourself will change as your life changes, as you grow, as you continue to build in where you're at. But once you get into a routine, you can maneuver better and get somewhere better, or feel like you're getting somewhere, right? Feel like you are actually growing and you're actually going somewhere instead of just continuing to do the same thing over and over and you're not getting anywhere. So let me pause, like my bestie likes to say, pause. I want to read what y'all are saying. I'm sorry. Tim Windsor, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I missed you coming in because I was just talking. Lovelace said, y'all hear that? Joe already says I won. Woman power. Hiya, Joe, and everyone in chat. Thank you so much for being here, Tim. I appreciate it. And he says, smack those thumbs up, people. Let's show Joe some love and support. Thank you so much. He's saying hi to everyone. That's amazing, Joe. So proud of you. Oh, yeah. I didn't know if you knew, but if you didn't know, yes, it's been 20 years, 21 years, 2026. I was 525 pounds. I was not, it didn't, if you met me today, you wouldn't even really know it because I have made a lot of strides. I've made a lot of changes. There's been a lot to go through, right? And, but it didn't happen overnight, right? And I know there's a lot of people, once you get into the mode of trying to lose weight or you trying to make any goal happen, you feel like nothing's happening or nothing's changing. But if you don't get yourself in any kind of type of formality of sorts, then you're going to feel that way. You're going to feel like I'm just going in a circle and I'm not getting anywhere and I'm not getting anywhere. Even though you may be, but because you don't have any kind of structure, and you can't, once you get in a structure, you can actually measure yourself according to what you're trying to accomplish. right? But because you've got some kind of structure. But if you're just lollygagging, that's what I like to say, you know, you can't measure what you're doing. You can't put any kind of measurements on what you're doing. And so you're feeling like you're in a rat wheel. That's how it feels because you can't measure how far you're actually coming. I like to say, one day, one step at a time, you can accomplish almost anything. Lovelace, honestly, that is the main thing that I had to always tell myself. I've always told myself, one day at a time. Look, every single day that I go into the gym, my main message to myself is as long as I have breath, literally, as long as I have breath, I'm going to keep going one day at a time. And this is something I've always told myself. Look, I wake up and I'm thankful to at least have been able to wake up, right? Because look, I'm not trying to be gloom and doom, but we got to admit, not everybody woke up with us today. Not everybody is watching me today or able to watch me, you know. And I think I realized that mostly once I had like the deepest loss in my life, right? But having had that loss gave me a gave me lessons to live by because I saw what they did or what they didn't do, right? And I had a big epiphany, and that's why I want to speak about this today. Just a couple of days ago, I had this thought or reminder. I was sitting talking to my SBK. We get so busy with life. At times we forget to do what's best for self. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there, Luke. But I'm going to tell you what epiphany I had just a couple of days ago. I'm 54 years old, y'all. Okay? This year, I'll be 55. All right? This summer. So, that's the same age my grandfather was when he passed away. Okay? But here's the kicker. I remember when he was in the hospital. I remember, I didn't sit down and look at the ages, because I'd have to go back to go figure out what ages he was as he went through all the difficult times in his life, right? This is my father's father, my paternal grandfather. But I remember, I was the oldest grandchild. So I remember when he had his first leg amputated because of diabetes. I remember. But now I'm thinking, what age could he have been? Because by the time he passed away at my age now, by that time, y'all, he had both his legs amputated because of diabetes. So y'all think about that. Like, it made me think, like, I see where I am today. So it's I've always said I wanted to break cycles, because this is something that's a cycle in my family, right? We we're all family. I feel we have a lot of things in our families and our cultures that run in the family, okay? And my son, he is on both sides of his family. His father's side of the family, diabetes, high blood pressure, right? On his mom's side of the family, it runs in my family, but I think, I have really, really stopped it. I have not had those things, right? But I have to try to teach and I would do everything I can to try to prevent my son from having to do that, right? So, because I saw my father, I saw my grandfather, you know, my grandmother. And so these are things that I have to think about. And it made me like, whoa, I remember everything my grandfather went through, right? But because back then it was very different. But I have to stay in a routine to keep myself going. I'm not gonna, if it's a day off, I'm not gonna just sleep all day and, let my whole day just pass me by because I'm not keeping in a routine on the days that I'm not off. And so I'm feeling overwhelmed by the day I'm off. I'm just trying to sleep and just let it take me. You know what I mean? Like, I need to feel the days that I have off from work, be able to continue my routine so I don't feel overwhelmed on the days that I'm able to take a break. Or, like I did last week, I took a break because I needed it. And I went ahead and took a self-care day, right? Because we need to have those. Each one teach one. Teaching one extra healthy goal to another person brings so much joy. It really does, because you you get those. Hey, Lucy, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Bestie, for letting me know she came in. Good evening, beautiful. Thank you so much. Um, it really, it really, like, that's what I've always said, Lovelace. I've said, like, I want to break those cycles and just to sit back and realize, like, wow, I see how far I've come. And it just took me, like, I'm at the same age my grandfather was when he was, you know, and he had two legs amputated because of diabetes, and and I could have been there. And my dad, when I first started 20 years ago, when I first started trying to lose weight, my dad was my biggest cheerleader. He would tell me, "You need to start now, Joe. You need to start now. You need," because I was 525 pounds, right? And he'd tell me all the time, "You need to start now. You need to start getting yourself under control now." And I always used to feel like, "Dad, you still got breath." Yet, why I always say, as long as I have breath, I would always tell him, "You still have breath. You can come with me. Let's do it together." Right? He was always a heavier person. He wasn't as heavy as I was at a younger age, but he was still heavy. And so I would always want to do it with him. But it was like he was just pushing me to go do it. And that's not what I want to do, y'all. I want to not only push and bring along my family, my kids, I want to help anybody that is able to hear me. And so one of the things that has always helped me is staying in a routine so I can stay in alignment with what I'm doing, what I'm trying to accomplish. So that brings me to some questions like I asked on my, behind me, as you can see. I want to ask you, what is the first thing you do in the morning? Do you have like a normal routine of what you do when you wake up, or you just go about your day? What's the first thing you do? I mean, is there something that you set for yourself? Look, I'm going to get up in the morning and this is what I do, and I stay on a routine. Is there? And just ask yourself. You can answer in the chat if you want to, but I want you to think these things for yourself. What is the first thing you do in the morning? What do you do before you end your day, before you go to sleep? Is there something that you set your evening to wind down, to make sure you do at the end of your evening? Maybe reflect on the day and how it went, or just take your time to do a little bit of self-care before you go to sleep. Some of y'all may be in a relationship and may have your significant other and you guys have some time together to unwind, whatever you do, you know, put it right here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, whatever you do, but you know, what is there something that you do before you end your day, before you go to bed, whatever time it is? I realized when I was putting this, thinking about all this, I'm like, some days, some people have night jobs, some people have day jobs, but whenever you end your day, whatever time it is, and do you have a daily routine? Do you have something that you actually get up, you figure out, this is how I'm going to do my day? I like to say one day, okay, I read that, I'm sorry. But it gets so boring after a while, got to spice it up. Yes, girl, all the time. You always got to keep it spicy. You do. Lovely Specs talked about that earlier. You gotta keep it spicy because, like I said, you know, it's always gonna change up. Even if you have a routine, right? If you got a routine, you gotta be able to. And I'm gonna touch on that why. Gotta shake things up, offer ourselves a better routine for a more peaceful, balanced life. And that's the key word. And I've been so tickled and so I love it. Schedules can create discipline. That is the main key. You know, that's what will create the not pause. Yes, girl, he's always saying pause. It don't matter. Like you say something and most of the time, but sometimes it's me, but most of the times you ain't thinking there, you know, and you just say things and he's like, pause. And I'm like, what? And then I have to stop and think. But sometimes it's me, sometimes I'm the cochina. That means nasty in Spanish, y'all. But you know, because you know, sometimes you already know. Yes, yes. Lou, yep. I'm trying to get better at sticking to my schedule. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was really not caught up. I didn't learn that lesson and get a clear understanding until after my mom passed 3 years ago. Lovelace, it's the same thing. And you know what? This year will be 3 years also that my dad passed, went to rest. That's how I want to think about it. He's resting. He wouldn't be able to make it in this political climate, let me tell you. Okay? But uh, it's honestly something that has made me realize, like it's something obviously that I've been doing for 20 years, I mean, but just the realizations and it's all been in the last 3 years, honestly, because I saw firsthand. So when I saw my grandfather going through it, like I was a lot younger, obviously, but just seeing after my father, it was like I know, and plus he a lot of times he was my biggest cheerleader. And like I said, even towards the end, I'm like, Dad, you still got breath, you know, just do some air boxing. You can At that point he couldn't move anymore. He wasn't mobile anymore. And that's one thing I learned, you know, hey, keep moving. You As long as you got breath and as long as you're able to move, do anything you're able to do it. And I would tell him, like, okay, you can't move, you can't walk, but do some air boxing, because if you think about it, and I tell my son, if you're moving your arms, that's pumping your heart. That's getting your heart muscle pumping and helping your blood flow, right? So do some air boxing. And I couldn't get him to do it, you know, um but he lived, you know, he lived till the end. SBK, we get so busy. Oh yes, we do forget what's best for self. That's true. I'm so grateful because God did not have to do it, girl, and you doing it, and He didn't. And see, God didn't have to allow us another day of breath either, right? But He has. And that's what I have to tell myself every day. Like, I just thank God for another day, another day. And here's the kicker, y'all. It's another day for me. This is how I think and live my life. It's another day for me to be better than I was yesterday. Because again, I'm not, honestly, I'm not in competition. And I tell my bestie all the time, I'm not competing with nobody else, no other woman, no other man, but no one else, because y'all, come on, let's be honest. What's for me, no one else can have. And this is literally what I believe. What's for you is for you, and no one else can have it. No one else can have what is for you, and no one else can have what is for me, because we're all unique. We're all unique. I don't care how much you see these social media models, or this models out there in Hollywood, whoever people try to mimic themselves as. I don't care. You can never be like anyone else. And even if you go get some work done, okay? You're never going to be like anyone else. That's right, Joe. Getting another day to be the best me and challenge myself feels amazing. I give deep thanks and gratitude. Me too. Me too, because like I just mentioned, man, I remember someone in my family when they were my age, and I can't fathom the thought, y'all, because I'm now at that age and I know where they were at that age. So I'm thinking, were you in your 40s going through, like, I really have not gone back to go see at what age my grandfather had his first amputation. I can't, I can't think of it. I really cannot, because I've been going through so much time. And let me tell you, just because I've done it doesn't mean that I'm any special. I'm not. I just keep myself in a type of routine to make sure that I'm continuing to do and to set the goals that I want to accomplish, or that I need to accomplish to be healthy, or to be healthier, or to get to those goals that I want to have. And one of the things, I had a friend today or yesterday, she turned 50. And I think her son is 10 maybe. So she had her son at about 40. So she was, or maybe he's 8, y'all. I think she had him at 40 something. So he's pretty young, right? But she's turning 50 and she's got a young child, basically. But what do you think? That has kept her going. Me and her actually met in a workout, group of women that we got together. We all came together from across, the United States, and we've met and we've kept each other, motivated, and that's how we met, right? So it's given her a reason. She mentioned the fact that God knew exactly what I needed. He knew what I was going to need at this age to keep me going and motivated to stay feeling younger, seeking, healthier. And that's what she needed. And I told her, it's the same for me. I truly, truly give thanks every single day, because my son, this Sunday, he's turning 18, y'all. And his mama old, y'all. His mama old, but she cute. She cute. She healthy. She cute and healthy with it. I know I'm dumb, y'all. I know I'm dumb. It was a true struggle, however. One day, one step at a time made me relearn life is certainly worth living, and I want to live it to its fullest. Every day, Lovelace. Every day. And that's the whole thing. We have to remember where we came from. People say it all the time, like, if you become rich, don't forget where you came from. It's the same thing, because y'all, no money is gonna make you as happy as your health will. Health is wealth. And I it's not just a slogan out there. I have some girlfriends that use it in their bike club. Health is wealth. I have one of their shirts and I strut it because it's the truth, y'all. Health is wealth. You can't, if you, I don't care how much money you have, if you can't, if you unhealthy, it ain't gonna do you much of any good, you know? I mean, to each his own, to each his own. Some people live different, you know, some people live thinking that, you know, because, you know, y'all know the love of money is the root of all evil. I truly believe it. It is true. We see it out there. Follow the money, you'll follow where the strings are being pulled. Get it? I get it. But I personally know millionaires. I do know millionaires that'll tell you they're still not even happy. Okay? They're still not happy. They're still wishing they were single or wishing they were, okay? So it don't matter how much money you got. You know, you're always going to have something that you're wishing you had, even if you've got all the money in the world. So health, keep your health. Keep your health. We got to move it. We got to move it so we don't lose it. Girl, I wanted to sing that song with that saying that was that. I don't know what's coming to mind because I'm going to mess it all up. So I don't want to even try. Each one, teach one. Yes. I really, honestly, I really, really do try to make sure, and I've said it before, that's my whole purpose for being out here, because I honestly believe even when I'm gone, I have kids that I want to be able to come out here and be encouraged by something their mama said when she was 54. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm, you know, regardless of how long I live, I want them to be able to, hey, when you turn 54, go watch your mama when she was 54 and look how she was, you know? That's what I mean. I'm not showing you how I move it, but you know what I mean. Resting the body, restoration to the mind, body, and spirit. I was actually telling my son earlier, you know, we need to be able to, it's not just about your health. Health is all the way, you know, it's your mind, it's your physical, it's your emotional. That's what your routine will help you get a hold of. You're all encompassed. Health is not just about staying in the gym or moving. It's about how we get ourselves intact all the way around. All of it. I mean, because it's all, health is all encompassed together with your mental, with your emotional, with your physical. Salute, Chip. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so behind on this chat. I'm so sorry. Chip, thank you so much for being here. Salute, salute, salute. Hey, salute, fam. Thank you so much. Did I miss anyone else? I wake up and do 20 push-ups to get the blood flowing. Yes, sir. You do more than me. I need my arms, muscles, y'all. The first thing in the morning, daily prayer, meditation, and positive self-affirmations. Yes. Yes. That's actually what I do every single morning, first thing. And I do it because the next thing I do, I literally do, and I have kids and I have, you know, a close-knit, close family. So after I do that and I pray, I literally go send out my kids something, because I don't know what they do. And if they already have some kind of routine for themselves, but I literally send out right after I pray for my close-knit family and close circle, I'll send out something to give them an affirmation or give them an encouragement to start their day. And that's exactly what I do, Lovelace. I really do. Gerbaloo. Ooh. Oh, and drink water. I drink water first thing too. I really do. Shars Travel, thank you so much for being here, dear. Greetings, everyone in host. I'm so sorry I'm so behind. Thank you, like hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Before sleep, same routine plus adding reflection and then some. Girl, that's great. That is great. I love it. I love it. I enjoy peace before I rest. Yes, ma'am. That's been something that I've been trying to incorporate, but I actually have also started just drinking a hot herbal tea to kind of just relax me. I've been doing that too because I needed a little bit more, and so I have actually been doing that. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I stretch in the morning. Yes, that's great. That's something I was showing the other day. It's something that I literally was forgetting to do. I know if I work out, I'm supposed to stretch first, and literally somebody was asking me, "Is that good to do?" Yes, my sister I think was asking me, and I was like, "Yes, it's actually best you stretch, And y'all, I work out. What is it? 4 days a week? 3, 4 days a week. I try to at least say 3 or 4 days a week. And I wasn't stretching, y'all, for real. I'm like, what are you doing, Joe? Like, and then you get up in age, you gotta stretch out those bones. Stop fibbing. You only do 5 push-ups. I told you that lifting grape soda doesn't count. Girl, you're so wrong. I'm so behind, aren't I? My brother recently had both his legs amputated for diabetes, morbidly obese. Yes, ma'am. It was my grandfather. I don't know how old your brother is, but I can't imagine. I'm gonna have to go figure it out. But I haven't yet. But I can't. If he was, I mean, he was at the end of his age, when he passed away at my age. So, and by that time he had had both legs amputated. I can't think. I mean, like, how old was he when he was getting his first leg? I don't know how far in between. Like, I don't remember that. But it was a big, like, it was something to me. Like, wow, when you're that age, and it's like, my grandfather. I know what he was going through at this age. Like, wow. Hello, Jojo. Have a blessed day. Brian Lang, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for passing through, for giving me a like. I appreciate it for being here. You're doing an amazing job. Honey, you are too, Brian. You are too. Keep going. He's he does burpees very much and works out, of course, but you're doing a great job too, Brian. You really are. Wishing everyone a blessed day. Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This year will be 4 years since my mom traveled to her destination. Her strength during her sickness made me learn you better take advantage of true life living. Whew. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We could talk. Yes, ma'am. It's true. And you see them going through it, and I wished at the time. I was like, man, I want to do everything I can to help them, but you know, I came to a realization, right? My dad, I always felt like, Dad, come on, as long you still have breath, right? But he was already at a spectrum, or he was at a place in his life where he didn't feel, or didn't, he hadn't already done it. Because y'all gotta admit, think about it. What we're doing, what we're going through right now didn't put us here because of what we did yesterday, right? Wherever you are in life right now, health wise, financial wise, whatever. It's not because of what you just did yesterday. It's taken a few years to accumulate to where you are today. Okay? Whatever I'm doing health wise right now, whatever I'm putting into place right now, whatever we are putting into place right now, it's for some time down the road. Nothing, like I was saying earlier, I didn't put on 525 pounds overnight, and I didn't lose it overnight. You're not going to lose it overnight. You didn't put it on overnight. It takes time. Anything, what you're doing right now is for tomorrow. It's for another day. It's for some time down the road, right? So whatever, if it's money, if y'all are investing any money, if you're investing in your health, if you're investing, it's an investment. It's an investment. So don't do it thinking, oh, it's because tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to look, or I'm going to be. No, it's not for tomorrow. But what we do today affects down the road, right? So when I think about it, and I was going through it with my dad, I had to come to a realization that, he just wanted to live the end of his life at peace and make sure he was leaving those gems, hey, this is what I didn't do right. And this is why I wanted to mention it. Because y'all, what he mainly learned was when he retired, when he was able to retire from his job, he stopped moving. He no longer had to go to a job. He no longer had to get up and do certain things. That's why I mentioned that we shouldn't live our life for the day that we're off, not to do anything. Right? Because if that's the kind of rat race that we're going to be living, then that means the day we have nothing to do anymore because we've gotten to a place that we didn't have to do anything anymore, we're going to end up not having any kind of routine for our lives, and our lives will just be going and going, and then what's the purpose? We got to live to a place where we're living for a purpose, and we're living to have something set for ourselves. So when it changes, we have more to go, and we have a purpose to keep going, and we've got some kind of set goals to live, regardless of what happens. Regardless of what happens. Sorry. Thank you, Lovelace. I appreciate you sharing that. I really do. Lou says, I lost 2 of my sons 4 years ago, and for a couple of months I was out of whack. But almost a year ago, I got back to some sort of schedule. I'm getting better with my schedule. Lou, and I, right now, I'm so sorry for your loss. I truly, truly am. I have to mention. I really do. Thank you for sharing that. And that's the whole point. Because we do go through things. We all go through different things in life, right? And when you go through something, like Lovelace was mentioning her mom, I mentioned my dad, right? We go through those things in life that kind of just take you off balance, right? Because we're trying to live a balanced life. We're trying to live with some kind of purpose and some kind of routine. But that's not always going to be the case. We're not always going to be able to be in that routine because things are going to happen. Wrenches are going to be thrown in our life. But the whole reason that we want to get to a place where we've got some balance and we've got some kind of purpose and routine to live by, that I think you mentioned earlier, or someone mentioned earlier, it creates discipline. it creates discipline in your you've got some foundation built. Actually got, am I back? I think I kind of lost it a little bit. You've actually got some foundation built by that point, and you're grounded on rock. So let me go there. So you're actually going to be grounded and built in a routine on some solid ground. So when things happen, it doesn't take you off course forever. And you get to a place where you can get back on track because you've got something already built up that you know you want to be, you need to be at, right? So things are going to happen in our lives, in all of our lives, and things that have happened already, something else is going to come along and happen for us eventually. Something else is going to, but by that time, because I've gained a place, a routine that I've been living by, because I've got those routines in place, when those things happen, it's not going to kick me off my course forever, because I've got some purpose and I've gained some traction. I built some kind of roots in my life, right? Because again, what's for me, what's for you, nobody else can have. So we're building that traction in our life. I hope that makes sense. Thanks, brother. You both are an inspiration. I've shared your posts a couple of times, I think. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate it. He's talking to SBK. That's right, Joe. Getting another day to be the best me and challenge myself feels amazing. I give deep thanks and gratitude. That's right, Lou, and you're doing great. Yes, because he gets up every morning and does 20 push-ups, girl. Remember that. Remember that. Don't take that from him. Lovelace, always appreciate you much, sister. Jimbo, thank you for being here. I don't know how far behind I am. I'm so sorry if I'm so far behind. Evening, Joe and chat. Thank you so much for being here, Jimbo. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Lou, you stay being amazing or I'll punch you. You're deserving of the best. Yes, ma'am. She's gonna punch you, Lou. SBK, don't cheer Lou on. You're gonna get a punch from me and then a raise. She gonna beat y'all. I don't know. How tall are you? How tall are you, Lovelace? I'm a shorty. I'd beat him. See, because shorties can run faster and quicker. That's what I think, okay? But I got bad knees, so that's why I'm wondering how short you are. Lou, who I was on your panel is who I am in real life. I'm just a little rigid around the edges. Lou, we gotta be, honestly, if you taking some punches, you gotta be tough, right? What up, y'all? Y'all are so awesome. Thank you, Chip. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Come on, 18 with a cute, healthy mama. I love it. See, I'm really behind y'all. He does. He has a cute mama. Look, y'all. I'll toot my own horn. I don't have nobody to toot my horn, so I toot it for myself, y'all. So you best believe you can't be happy without good health. You can't. Y'all, I'm really behind. Right. SBK, you need to keep me on point. Lou, ain't nothing wrong with being a little rough around the edges. Not at all. Lou, you are lucky. Your cup can't be complete without good health. You can't. And I've been talking a lot about that. Like, we've got to fill our cups. And I was telling my son today, literally on the way, Lovelace, I saw that spicy side in you. Like I said, you gotta stay spicy. You gotta stay rough on the edges, because if you gotta take some punches, you gotta punch back. Always. Lovelace, I got a raise and about to get beat up. I got a raise and about to get beat up. No, you're not going to get beat up. Yes, Joe. Same here. I have two grown sons, two beautiful daughter-in-laws, and eight grandkids plus one on the way. Yes! Girl, I have five beautiful grandchildren. I have so I'm gonna give a little bit. So I have bonus kids. Okay. I was only blessed. I was blessed to carry one child. I call it, hey, I'm blessed because I got a few kids. I got a few kids, but I was only able to carry one. I only had to carry one. Let me put it that way, because y'all, he was a, it was a labor. But anyway, but I have a 30-year-old son, and so I have a daughter-in-law, and they have five beautiful grandchildren. I'm blessed to be Grandma Joe. I really am, and you can't tell them any different. And I have a daughter who I claim as my daughter. I have a daughter and then my son. So yes, I have a few bonus kids, but I'm blessed. I gotta stay leveling up. I deserve it, and my family deserves to see me win. Yes, ma'am. Always, exactly. And I tell them all the time, I'm always trying to encourage them, and hey, and they honestly keep me going too, with clean eating and everything. Thrive, take your time. I'm enjoying the moment. Thank you so much. Yeah. Texting or talking to my kids and grandkids just hump some. Am I back? I think I'm getting. Am I back, as bestie? Like what happens is, like, I start getting that thing and I kind of lose y'all probably. I don't know what's happening with y'all side. Lou, I'm enjoying this more. You hush up. um, I'm hugging you, Lou. You are such a vibe. Blessings to you. Lovelace, we are the mature party. I was really behind y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, you gotta stretch, Joe. Yes, I really was forgetting. Y'all, and see, that's why I know I'm behind. But I work out. I work out at least. I try 4 days. I used to do 5 days, y'all, but I try at least 4 days. But I at least three for sure. And I wasn't stretching. I realized, like, what are you doing? Oh my God, you're so behind. Sorry. Sorry. Thrive. Most of the men in my tribe lived to be in their 80s and 90s. My grandfather lived to be 103. Yes! Go, boy. Oof, I don't know. But that means they were, that's great. That's great. That's great. Lovelace, did you say snacks? What kind? CSBK is always ready to eat, y'all. For real. Joe, can I challenge you to 3 wall push-ups daily? What you think? Okay, tell me what a wall push-up. Bestie, tell me what a wall push-up is. Lovelace, popcorn, chocolate. Okay, 3 wall push-ups daily. Oh, just like that, but off the wall. I can do that. Let's go. Okay, but tomorrow. Okay. Let's do tomorrow. No, don't leave for tomorrow. What you can do today. I tell my bestie that all the time. Yes, Max. I brought M&Ms and Lou brought the nuts and drinks. Yeah, he was getting drinks earlier. He said I brought the peanuts. Chocolate popcorn. Now you stop trying to butter me up in the chat. That sounds yummy. Chocolate popcorn. No. See, I don't like chocolate like that. Not on my popcorn, at least. Yes, investing in self feels amazing. We got to. Because it's an investment, y'all. That's what I mean. Like whatever you're doing today, it's not. It's it's an investment. And you know what, y'all? See, I don't want to talk about folks. First Lady, thank you so much for being here. Happy Transformational Thursday, Joe Watson chat. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so behind, aren't I? Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to go all the way down. You're good now, Joe. I wasn't even here though, but I missed some. But I don't think I missed anyone else. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anyone else that came in and I didn't shout them out. I think it was just Serious S, right? I know. My A2 cent. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Those grape sodas do not count. You're so wrong. But yes, yes, yes. Always build solid foundation. And that's the whole point, Lou. Like, regardless of whatever you choose, to do. Okay. I don't know what just happened. Okay, there it is. Whatever you choose to do, you should always have a strong foundation, right? I mean, that's what I've realized in my life. Like I had to build a strong foundation no matter what I'm trying to do. Because y'all, it's just like, when a plant grows, the first thing that grows is the roots. They grow deep down into that soil, right? The roots is what that's where they're getting the nutrients, from that plant to try to go ahead and plant deep and get deep down, and that way they're getting their nutrients, and then they don't blossom. Whatever that plant is, it doesn't blossom right away. The roots grow first. We've got to grow roots. We've got to get in deep in anything that we're doing and anything that we're learning. We got to get down deep into that soil so we can get those nutrients in life, and we can have a balanced foundation. Because you know what happens to a plant, right? Once it does start blossoming and start growing, the winds come and they lose some leaves, they lose some flower petals, or they lose something is going to be lost. That's just like life. That's just like our lives. We will have winds blow. We will have wars happen. We will have political things happen, and shifts changing, and people going crazy and talking crazy. And we can't let them throw us off our game of life, because we each have our lives to live. And that is my main point that I wanted to bring to all of you. We must keep our lives grounded and have our roots grow deep and strong, because things are happening in this world, and we can't allow them to take our joy. Because each individual, I'm not saying not to be alert about what's happening, but we each have our life to live. And if we don't stay grounded and strong in our life, then we will allow them to take us off our balance and off our game. And in essence, ruin ourselves. Because if we realize what really is true, no one else is going to be able to ruin you like you'll be able to ruin yourself. No one can, like I said, no one can have what is mine. But no one can take it from me unless I give it to them. because what's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. So if we don't stay grounded, if we don't stay strong in our routine, in our life, then when those storms come, those waves come, and they'll take us with the chaos of life, and then throw us off our game and throw us off our balance, and then we won't be able to get back on because we had no foundation in our life. I hope that makes sense. And I don't know why I really wanted to mention that, because I'm not here trying to ignore what is going on around us, but I want to bring this to you. Hey, Joe, thank you so much. Keep being awesome. Thank you, Chip, so much. The hey, Joe. I was trying to read Joe, keep being awesome. Thank you, Chip. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. I wanted to come and share this and help us think about getting into routines, getting into foundation of our lives, because there is so much going on out there, and we're hearing more and more and more just chaos and mess in the world. Okay, but we cannot allow all of that to take us off our game of our lives, because we have to stay grounded and stay strong and be able to continue living our lives as healthy as, and I mean healthy in all forms of fashion, all fashions of health. So we don't get thrown off when everything else is going chaotic. And we don't feel like we're just living a rat race and not getting anywhere. I hope that makes sense. I never even read my verse of the day. Thank you so much, Bestie. I see that. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Lisa J. Stock. See, I missed somebody coming in. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for being here, Lisa. I truly appreciate it. Did I miss anyone else, Bestie? Lovelace, leave Lou alone. She said, keep your socks on when you're on the ground. Your feet gonna scare the bugs. You're so wrong. I read it on my phone because I looked down at my phone. I hadn't, what is this? My Ita told me, when you live life in peace, it gives us longevity in life and love. He lived to be 103. Yes, sir. That's great. That is wonderful. Correct. A balanced routine life feels good. However, when obstacles come up, we must push ourselves to keep going. I say keep winning. Exactly. Exactly. And that's why that I'm glad I got to my point of this whole thing, Chip. I've been overwhelmingly busy and blessed. Thanks. How about yourself? And that's the whole reason. That's the whole point, because if we continue to allow life to control us and take us, and we don't take control of it and stay in a balanced, grounded foundation of a routine, then when things do come up and those strong winds and those strong waves of chaos around us come, then we're going to allow it to take us by anxiety, worry, depression, all those things that could take us out, or just, and see, a lot of times, y'all, we don't know we're in a depression, but we just want to go sleep. We just want to go burrow and just get away from the world or get away from everybody. And I'm not saying that it's not good to do. I'm not saying that at all. We've got to take self-care. Just like the other day, I mentioned, I took a day off. I took a personal day off. But and I made a video of it. What do you think I did on my day off? My self-care was not sleeping in. My self-care, I went to the gym for 3 hours. I did my stretching. That's when I realized to myself, girl, you're not taking time to stretch. That's when I had that epiphany that I was keeping that out of my day or out of my routines, you know? I wasn't stretching. I literally took time to stretch. I showed this on my video. I took time to stretch. I took time to get some literal, that's therapy for me. It's not therapy for everyone. I get it. But I took my time. My gym time is my therapy, literally. Self-care is the best, absolute best care. Yes, true. It really is. Like, that's why I'm not knocking resting. I'm not knocking sleeping. But we need to do more of that. We need to incorporate more of that, because sleeping, I tell my son all the time, sleeping is where it's at. You can't, and I know I'm going to step on some toes if they watch this on the replay. I know when you work out and you go and go and go and go and go, you sleep very little. Some people will tell you they sleep maybe 3-4 hours and they're good, or they take power naps, you know, but I've lived half a century, y'all. I've lived pretty long time, and it's not gonna, I know maybe in your 30s and 40s, maybe 20s, you feel that that's gonna sustain you, but it doesn't sustain you long term. It don't keep you going long time. And we want to keep going a long time. We want to get like Luzite to 103 if we can, right? But hey, just living. I really, you know, one thing I was looking at. I don't know if other people have seen this, but it comes a time when you kind of just realize that if you take that meditation time, if you take that prayer time, and you actually put some time aside where you can actually pray and literally just think about the affirmations and give some gratitude for what you have. You know, we're always busy trying to get something. I get it. We're all trying to get somewhere. We all got goals. But take some time, if you don't. Take some time to just think about and reflect where you're at. Reflect where you're at and be grateful for what you have. Literally. Because I'm here to tell you, there's a lot of people that have it a lot worse. So just take some time, get some time to yourself to reflect of what you do have. And be grateful for those things, and you'll realize a lot of times you have a lot of what you used to pray for. Whether it's people in your life, people you can rely on, a roof over your head that you may have not had once upon a time, or whatever it may be. Just take some time to just reflect, and that grounds you also. It gives you that foundation that you once didn't realize you did have. Just think about that. I don't know. Let me keep getting caught up. Keep winning no matter the obstacles that show up. We are worth it. Yes, ma'am. How are you this evening, Chip? Always build on solid foundations. Yes. You're way behind. Joe, those grape sodas do not count. Take your time. This is wonderful. Lovelace is a munchkin. Is she? Did she tell me? Thank you for being here, 2 cent. I'm 5'1.5", Joe. Ah, she gave me the half, too. I am behind. Coming in at 138. I'm going running circles around. Girl, yes, ma'am, you're gonna run circles around them. Yes, you a little bitty. She's a little bitty fun. Oh yeah, Lovelace fun size. I cheat when I race. I push people and then I run off. Girl, she's cheater too. Yes, girl, run up. You know, if you get them at the knees, and then by the time they get back up, Lovelace, I'm 5'7". I have a longer stride than you, and you're stubby legs. You're so wrong. There's nothing wrong with being a little tired, dear. May your rest be refreshing. I'm doing well. Chip starts his day pretty early too, though, y'all. He really does. Every day, right, Chip? Because even if you put out your premiere, you're usually in your premiere in your chat. After live, I'll support. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Lovelace, I'd let you cheat. You need the help. Shut up. I had 8 babies, 6 now, and 6 grandbabies. That's awesome. That stubby legs. Now you really gonna lose and get punched. Not cheat. You're back. Oh, okay. See, I was going in and out. I wasn't sure. I'm behind. I'm sorry. Y'all stop playing. Stop typing so Joe can catch up. Come on, Joe. You got this. See, he's so wrong, y'all. I get to talking. I'm sorry. Arms straight out against the wall and push back and forth. You got it, Joe. Yes, girl. Yes, I got it. See, I'm 5'3". I'm not too much taller. Especially from your 5'1.5". So that means I'm only an inch and a half taller. Girl, you probably don't even have the half. Nope. Look, no hating. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's go, Joe. 3 wall push-ups challenge accepted and accomplished. Yes, ma'am. I got you. Got you. Joe and Lovelace, the power team. I got you. Michelle, thank you so much for being here. How's Texas weather? I know that's Corey. Sorry. Girl, it was pretty today. It showed 59 when I got out of work, but it was hot because of the sun. For real. It was really nice. 52 degrees in Texas now. Oh yeah, I hadn't looked at the weather now, but when I got out of work, I remember thank you again, Chip. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm so behind. Look at this. When I got out, I remember my boss and I were walking out and he was checking he thought it was going to be cold. Thank you so much, Lisa. But it wasn't cold at all. The sun was, it felt hotter, in other words. I love barefoot grounding in the soil. Yes, I think my bestie was just saying that in his live today. Get some ground under you, He was talking about going walking. I bet he didn't go walking. No, I'm not trying to hate. He went to the gym though, but he said he didn't do any cardio. So he didn't think I was listening. I was listening. He's so wrong. That's where you said that. He said he didn't get any cardio, and I'm always on him about heart health. So that's why he mentions that. That's a lesson I'm relearning. I forget at times, but it's good to have people around you to remind you. Exactly. And that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Like, I was really thinking about that. Like, whoever you keep around you, like, and I think I mentioned that to my bestie today. It's like, like you realize a lot. You start somewhere and there's certain people in your circle at that time, and you're starting, you start off a certain way, but I guess it's seasons, as I talk about, you don't all get to the destination that you're going to together, and it's okay. It's meant for a reason. You're meant to have people in your life for a reason, and it doesn't mean that you're all going to get to the same place together, but you all encourage each other, and hey, some fall off, some don't want to continue, whatever it may be, right? Some may not all, you all gear to a certain direction, but you got to keep grounding. You gotta keep building. that strong foundation, so when you do have things in life that happen, you don't fall off and you keep going towards that mark. You keep running that race. You keep going to that direction that you're trying to get to, because that's the whole point, right? I mean, otherwise, what's the purpose? What is your purpose? Do we know? Do you know what your purpose is? I mean, you got to start there, I think, right? If have some reason why you're doing these things, and get that routine under you so you can build that discipline and not fall off when it gets boring, or when Joe just keeps talking. Sorry. My bad, y'all. let me keep let me keep See there, Lou, you done got me in trouble. SBK, okay, I'll be kind. Oh, did he give you, Lou, if you change your deodorant, more people will come. Not the brute. Not the brute. No, no. Not the brute, Lou. Lovelace. I'm an Old Spice. You a fool. This is where he gave me the 10. Boy, I'm really behind. Old Spice, man, never mind. I didn't want to go there, girl, but Old Spice, no. Hey, to each his own. To each his own. To each his own. To each his own. Yes, thank you so much. The Bud Files, thank you so much for being here. Hello, peoples. Thank you, Bud Files. I appreciate it. I'm behind. I hope I wasn't too far behind. I really am. You might want to scare the bugs. Oh, you're so mean. Did you say older baby sister? I'm crying. He's so wrong. He called you older baby sister. Just wrong. Wrong. Look, I don't know how old Blue is. I think he's pretty young, and no. I added the extra smile to Joe's evening. My work is done. She did. She did. Thank you. Thank you. And she challenged me. See, y'all, I don't know about if y'all know this, but if you challenge me, I love to be challenged. See, I don't like, that's why I'm single, y'all. That's why I'm single. Because these, I was going to cuss. These people out here, these folks out here ain't about challenging anymore. They just about lollygagging, I think. Dang, Lou. Can't take you nowhere. Stop getting me in trouble. I'm innocent. Those dadgum peanuts. Thank you so much. Wait, I have to get caught up. Whispering, y'all get y'all's ashes to the I'm telling HR on y'all too. Stretching and most valuable. It opens your chakras to your energy centers and life force. It really does. It really does. Like, yes, Joe, you want to go mucho, mucho, mucho más. Did I type it correctly? You did. You did. Mucho, mucho, mucho más. I want to go mucho más. I'll deny all allegations. He'll always deny it. But, you know, we know the truth. We know the truth. Lunch break. Not deny, it's in the chat. Yes, stay grateful daily. Yes, yes. Mr. Lapointe, thank you so much. I saw that. I saw that. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. I don't know if it's a super chat or a super sticker. That's why I'm not sure which one it is, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Lapointe in the house. Tell Miss Lapointe I said hello. I appreciate you stopping in. I really do. I'm so sorry that I'm so behind. I appreciate. Thank you so much. I truly do appreciate it. You stay on that dang lunch break. What you be doing on these breaks? Let me mind my business. Yes, Lovelace, you can't be asking those questions, because sometimes if you ask, you're going to get the answer, and we don't always want to know the answer, what they be doing. I can just imagine sometimes, y'all, for real. I don't ask. I don't ask. I don't want to know. Watching and eating. Keep going, Joe, all the way down to the end of the chat. Let's go. You so wrong, Loveless. Eric Lapointe. Y'all laughing in the chat. I see y'all. Yes, gotta add the half to my height. Is it really though? I could say I'm 5'3.5" with the heel. Just the regular heel, right? Not to mention if I wear my heels, I'm a little taller. The half doesn't count when you are mini me. You so wrong, Lou. See, I'm a pinch you. All paths lead to the same place. Peace. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Mr. Lapointe. It's a super sticker. See, there it is. It tells me it's a super sticker. I'm never sure. But see, I know that the super chats, you're able to write something, but some people don't write something. So you never know. I've been in those chats where I'll write something. I'm a write something, but not everybody does. My purpose is to draw, help people, you earn it, and teach that love exists. I agree. And love does exist, whether you're loving yourself or someone loves you. Keep that one in mind. My purpose, oh, that was what I read. Joe, I am so glad that you're seeing these messages that SBK and who are giving me in the chat. Daggone men team. I'm pushing both of them. Joe is HR. They wrong, girl. They wrong. Jenny Jordan, thank you so much for being here. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Did you get some bowling in today? I don't know if you and is it Rod? I don't know if y'all have been getting some bowling in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, everyone in the chat. Jay Jordan, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, the Jay. Happy Thursday. We're Thursday. Hey, thank you so much for being here. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yoga has taught me more about energy and spiritual centers. You do yoga, Lou? Really? See, I have a few yogis that I follow. I really do. And yoga with Goga? Or Goga with yoga? No, yoga with Goga? Goga. I really have followed him, and sometimes I try catching him. He'll do some Goga. If you're listening, I really do try. I really do try doing some yoga with him. I have bad knees though, but I'm in therapy, so don't worry about it, but I'm getting there. But I do try doing some yoga with him and stuff, and but I can't always do it. Look, I am pretty. It's the stretching. It's the stretching. I need to continue doing my stretching more. I think that's what was causing me not to be able to just center and just get that stretch, because I wasn't stretching. See, it all makes sense. I'm talking through what was my problem. I really do see it. East Bay Chef 420, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Good evening. How's your night going? It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm being HR for, my girl. She's getting bombarded out here. Okay, I'm back. Thank you, Chip, for coming back. Tickle that like button. It's free. Don't just tickle it, though. Don't be tickling stuff around here, Chip. Gift. Oh, thank you so much, Chip. I appreciate you. And Eric came through with the super sticker again. Thank you so much. Wait, I have to see who got the... See, I'm really behind. Chip, thank you so much for those. Thank you, Chip. I want to go see who got the memberships. Hey! Lovely got a membership. Did I just yell? Sorry. No bowling today. Lovely's got a membership. Thank you. Eric, Mr. LaPointe got a membership. Life with Andrea. Thank you. The Real Odds and Evens got a membership. And Southern Yankee got a membership. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Lovely, you're a member now. You're a member now, Mr. LaPointe. Thank you. Thank you, Chip. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. Yoga once a week, really? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. See, that means you do stretch. You got some. I need to stretch more, y'all. I'm really in therapy though, y'all. So I've been doing really good. It's been 2 weeks. I just literally, Bestie can tell you, I literally got back from therapy, got on 15 minutes before. So I was really relaxed, y'all. We'll talk about that one later. Thank you, Joe. You're awesome sauce. Thank you, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I think I'm at the bottom. I think I'm at the bottom. Lou, I put your membership in my pocket. Now be nice and I'll share. You're so wrong. You're so wrong. She's so funny. Yes, therapy. I love it. Yes, I am, and I've been doing really good. I'll talk about it later, but it's been 2 weeks and I've been doing really good. But it goes along with self-care. It goes along with changing up your routine whenever you feel you need a little bit of change and you need to, you know, alter what you've been doing and add something more to get you to the place that you need to go to, that you need to get to, that you feel like if you feel that you're just not getting a little bit or enough, then you need to alter that routine you've been doing so you can get even further. So, yes, I agree. I agree. We all need to be able to know you don't stay in a rat race. You don't want to stay in a rat race, right? You want to level up. You want to continue leveling up in your life. So with that comes a change in whatever goal accomplished. Go Choco. Yes, Ria, you got a membership. You can thank Chip Low 75 in the chat. He gave some memberships and you were included. Real, thank you so much for stopping in. And thank you so much for sharing those tags. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Real. Thrive, the military has been good to me. They're helping me rebuild a broken and beat up man. That's good, Lou. And I love it. I love hearing that you do your push-ups, you do your yoga. Hey, we got to keep leveling up, y'all. And I mentioned I didn't even read my verse. Brilliant. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all, a brilliant. I don't know. Do you want me to say? Congratulations, Civilian. She just had a baby boy, healthy baby boy. And I'm just so happy for you. I truly, truly am. And I hadn't seen you out here in the YouTube streets until today. I don't know if you'd been out here. I hadn't seen you in the chats. But I'm so touched that you're here, that you blessed me with your presence. I truly am. Thank you, thank you, thank you, girl. I really, truly appreciate you. And I can't wait to see the baby, but it's okay. Don't. It's all right. So she just had a baby boy. Oh my God. Congratulations, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I kind of like looked you over, kind of like, I was like, wait a minute. I hadn't seen you. I'm so touched. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. But like I keep mentioning, I did have a verse that I wanted to read today, and it'll go with what I've been talking about, I promise. Okay? It'll go with what I've been talking about. Okay? But even though things don't go like we plan, it's okay. We pivot and we continue going because it's about leveling up our lives, right? And here's why. Hold on. I have to go. I think my bestie has it for me, and he might have already posted it for me. Did you post it? Yes. See? He's on the ones and twos for a reason, y'all. He's on the ones and twos for a reason. 1 Corinthians 14:40. And the King James Version is, let all things be done decently and in order. Okay? Because, can you post the next one? 1 Corinthians 14:33. For God is not the author of confusion. That's why. We have to do things decent and in order. And you know, and this goes with everything in life. Like we have to, because he's not the author of confusion. So if you have confusion in your life, you're not you're not in the right path at all. You're in that rat wheel. You're confused. You're not going in the direction that you need to go. And we need to stay grounded. We need to stay, you know, in order. We got to stay with some type of order. We have to stay with some type of routine so we can be grounded and be strong in our foundation and disciplined. Because let me tell you, I started out by touching on my journey, losing 350 pounds. And it wasn't always easy. And it wasn't always, I wasn't disciplined back then. I was trying to stay motivated, but motivation it's emotional. It's moody. It comes and goes. We're not always going to be motivated, right? So it comes and goes and goes up and down with our moods. Just like your moods, you know, go up and down, your emotions go up and down, that your motivation's going to come and go. You're not always going to, we can't always rely on someone else or something else to motivate us. But if we stay grounded and we stay disciplined, what will get us that discipline is having a routine, having a purpose of why we're doing the things that we're doing and sticking to those goals that we want to accomplish. And that's what will give us the discipline. Just like, I think it was Lou. I don't know if he told me if it was him or not, but those routines in life will give us the discipline that we'll need when life tries to knock us down. I hope I made sense. I don't know if I did. I hope I did. Let me real quick, one thing. I just had a request of someone asking me to give them a call, and I said, well, I'm on live. So I wanted to go ahead and let them know that I was live, and I wasn't going to be able to call them. What? Bestie, did you just give me some memberships? Hold on. I got off my chat. Thank you so much, Bestie. I appreciate you. Hey, Anna Brilliant got the first membership. Hey, you see, girl? You see? Thank you so much. A Brilliant. It's Ann Mauda got a membership. Vincent Pasquale got a membership. Lovelace got a membership. Is that? No, you didn't get a membership. You already had the membership. Hold on. Sorry. Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey. Hey, thank you so much, Bestie. And Heaven Share Woman L4TP, I believe. I believe that's here. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. I'm not sure, but thank you so much, Bestie. Thank you to all the new members. I truly appreciate it. Bestie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone. Y'all can hit the little emojis of brilliance. You can see the little emojis that I created. Yes, I was so excited when I created them, y'all. SBK, love you the most, King. Many blessings. Love you, Joe. Thank you so much. Hey, Vaughn. Miss Vaughn, thank you so much for dropping in. Yes, April's in the house, Vaughn. Be jealous, girl. Be jealous. No, I don't know if she had gone to your chat. I girl, when I saw Brilliant come in, I was like, oh my God. I don't think I had seen her out here in the YouTube streets, but I felt very, very blessed by a Brilliant coming through. I feel blessed by all of y'all coming through. I truly appreciate all of y'all, honestly. I truly do. I was really tickled when I saw Lou in my chat. I really, and then Al from Brooklyn, he was here. I know I saw you in here. Lovelace, girl, when I saw you in here, your purpose can't be grape sodas. I'm just saying. There goes Lovelace. She ain't gonna let you live that up. Thank you so much, Vaughn. Thank you so much. Yes, I wanted you to be jealous. I don't know if she's been in your chat though. I don't know if she's been in your chat, but I appreciate all of y'all. Oh, look, he had to throw in a wrench. Look at that. Look at that. Lovelace, I'm a strawberry soda guy. So I guess Lou likes the grape soda, and SBK likes the strawberry soda. But I truly appreciate all. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. You should have gone up, SBK. Am I back? Am I back? I'm back. Okay. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I just went out. For real. And I even heard it on my phone. I apologize. Y'all talking about sodas, and you don't need to have that soda? That's what happened, okay? That's what it is. I haven't drank a soda in years, so me either, y'all. For real. For real. I blame it on Lou for that joke. You're so wrong, Lovely. No, I really, truly, I was trying to say, see, these folks don't want me to tell my appreciation. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you, Chip. I appreciate the, what was it, super chat and the memberships. I appreciate you, Bestie, for the super chat, the memberships. I appreciate Mr. Lapointe for the super stickers. See, I remembered. Thank you so much, all of y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all just let me talk and get behind on the chat. I really appreciate all of you. I think it was, I saw, I'm trying to remember. A Brilliant, of course. Real Odds, thank you so much for being here. Chip, I said. Jay Jordan, East Bay Chef, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. It was someone else, I don't want to butcher the name. Hold on. The Bud Files. That's what I was thinking. East Bay Chef, too. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Vaughn, of course. My little sis, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. If I missed anyone, did I miss anyone, Bestie? Real Odds, Lovelace, of course. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I know you, where are those when you, oh, not there. Oh, the start. There it is. Y'all, that's why he stays on the ones and twos, because I'm not really good at all that stuff. And y'all should see him. Come on up, Bestie. You want to come on up? He's like this because he's so annoyed with me. He gets so annoyed with me, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure. Reversing, Miss Wanda was here. Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda. I don't want to miss anyone. There's Chip. See? There, I got everybody. There you go. See, he gets annoyed because I forget where the starred stuff is. And so I try to go figure it out. So I just have to keep myself. Okay? I got it. I got it. I didn't want to miss anyone, y'all. We're going to have grape soda after I beat you in a race. He's crazy. Tell him, Joe. Them sodas messing up the stream. For real. Lou and I are innocent. Y'all talking about sodas. And then saying I haven't had a soda in years. I make my own soda at home. It's super easy and tasty. Really? How do you make soda? Hit the like button. Yes, thank you, Vaughn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you, Joe. Jay Jordan. They're crazy, Jay Jordan. They really are. Jeez, bruh. See, I told y'all. I was just looking at him, but you know what he did, y'all? He took himself off the camera so I wouldn't see him. I said what I said. Stop 10. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Vaughn, this chick was all the way up at the top of the chat trying to catch him. How did you know? How did you know? And all I had to do was go to the start. See, he knew. How did you know I did that? He knew. Lovelace. I said what I said. Whatever, SBK, this chick. Really? I'm a chick now. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got your chick. I said what I said. Thank you so much for stopping in. I truly appreciate you. You are right on time. SBK and Lou have been up in here cutting up. Just cutting up. They have been. I said what I said. They really have been. They really have been. Just giving her a hard time. But you know what? She's going to run circles around them, knock them at the knees, and keep them behind. But yes, I'm taking up that challenge. Let me go back. Lovelace, I got the challenge. Vaughn, I said what I said. If y'all want to get in on it, it's 3 wall push-ups a day. That's all. That's all. 3 wall push-ups a day. That's all. Showing out because I wasn't here. Lovelace, I'm halfway innocent. See, he's talking about half your that 5'1.5". That's why he's halfway innocent. That's right, Joe, keeping them on a race routine. 3. I missed that one. I need a demonstration for the wall push-ups. Girl, I ain't demonstrating, but it's the wall push-up, you know? 3 to start out. We will build on more as we go. Yes, yes. SBK, do you want to demonstrate a wall push-up? I'm going to need you to be emotionally intelligent. I'm halfway innocent. Yo. You know what? As I said what I said, I can go find an example and I'll send it to you on IG. How about that? Hey, by the way, I sent you a message on IG. I said what I said. I don't know if you saw it. I'm just putting that out there. Okay? I just wanted to mention that. Just mentioning it. That was hilarious. That I'm not sure. Stash Camera! I thought of you earlier, and I was already live, so I couldn't go try to find you. But hey, you're a little bit at the end of my live. But thank you so much for passing through. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much, Stash Cash family in the chat. What? What did I do? You want to come up? What did you do now? Hi, CK. Y'all say hi to my ones and twos in the chat. He was my executive producer, annoyed up a storm.
Bruh.
What do you have to say? Yep. What do you have to say?
Y'all, man. Do you know how All of y'all women are the same. Y'all cannot stay focused. Lou, you got to Lou and all the rest Stash Cash. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Look at this look right. You know this one right here had something to say. But you know, man, y'all women are same women just like this one right here. Don't pay attention to what y'all are doing. And y'all just be talking. And the world can be crashing around you. Now pay attention.
Baby, wait. That's the whole point of my life. What did I just say? The world is always going to crash around you. But you got to have some foundation and grounding about yourself. Now, regardless if it's crashing around you, you still at peace. You ain't tripping like this one.
Vaughn, I'm not trying to hear what she's talking about. Look, this woman was all the way up at the top of the chat, bro. Y'all been on YouTube long enough to do StreamYard, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Derek. Thank you so much for that $20.
Shout out to bro.
Yo, that's my brother. That is a brother from another mother, brother from another father. That's my bro. Thank you so much, Derek. He's been listening in the chat. Y'all know, because he's been hitting up the... I always know when my bro's in the chat. He's just not always out here, but he hears me. He hears this one giving me a hard time, so that's why he came and blessed me. I already know. 50's in the chat. We out here. Vaughn, what up, 32? He said, what up, 32? The whole house be on fire and men don't notice, Mr. SBK. Thank you and bless you, Derek. Y'all see him? What's up? Derek, you see him? I know you see him. Stash Cash, thank you so much. I appreciate it with that super sticker. Thank you. What up, Big 32? They over here, what do they call themselves? Oh, they're peers. 32 peers. That's why it's easy to talk to some women if they are able to listen. I see him. See? That's why he blessed me. I know, bro. He sees you. Thank you and bless you, Stash. Yes, thank you so much, Stash. I appreciate you.
Just don't understand. Derek, you don't understand. You don't understand.
Lou, you in timeout. Mom and Stash all excited because they're peers.
Oh, now they can use the word peer, but I can't.
Joe is my peer. Am I really? I got my peer too. Because this one tries to make me feel like I'm old. Whatever.
What are you talking about? Who's
I don't feel old. You always treat me like I'm old, like I'm from another century.
Stash is blessing you.
Stash, I'm just happy to finally see you live. Thank you so much. Thank you. I actually thought about you earlier. I really did. Yeah, you went off. But I did. I was like, man, I didn't know how to I was really I couldn't, I don't know how to go let you know I'm here. What you doing? See, I don't know how to do all that stuff. He be messing with. He just be messing with stuff. I don't know how to do all that stuff, y'all. I don't be playing with StreamYard. He says, as long as you've had StreamYard. What? I don't be playing. I'm on lunch.
Vaughn,
he's crazy, y'all.
Vaughn, come get her, bro.
Y'all don't know. He crazy. This one he has no patience. Y'all, he needs a routine. That's all I gotta say. I came late to SBK Live. I got there when I was getting off. Oh, okay. No, but hey, he was on. He was on. Oh, earlier? He's talking about earlier? Sorry, Stash, I couldn't think of you today. My focus was on the dark-skinned men. No, it's an inside joke. That's an inside joke. That's an inside joke, SBK. We were in Stash's, because Stash's is light-skinned, right? And so remember I told you that we were ringing up his gifts? And I said what I said too. And so then she said, I'm going to go ahead and stop so I can keep some gifts to give to some of the dark men out in the YouTube streets.
Y'all crazy as hell, man.
That's what she said. SBK won't drop the link. He knows us women will turn up. Hey, sis. Screaming. Girl, I screamed earlier. I don't even remember why. I was like, did I just scream? Not the dark-skinned men. She likes some dark-skinned men.
Oh, talking about, I said what I said, like the darkies?
Yeah. Not the darkies! Not you, Lou.
She's like some jet.
That's my sis.
I said what I said. You like Jet magazine. Jet.
His Stash is, he's light skinned, and she was just saying. It was funny. That's why I said that's an inside joke. That's an inside joke. But anyway, you don't need, look, SBK. That's why you need to have some peace in your life. You need to have some grounding in your life. Shout out to the glowing skin. You got some glow in you. You're not, you're like in the middle. You're caramel. What did you call yourself? Caramel. Is that what you called yourself? SBK?
You called me?
SBK? Mm-hmm. You said, Dobby? You said the other day you were caramel. I think that's what you told me the other day. I can't make too many light skin jokes. 2 Cent might pop out.
He's in the bushes. Hey, shout out to the dark skin. Shout out to the darkies.
It's cool. He ain't hating. He don't hate. Peace and grounding is a great routine. It really is. It really is. It's a great routine. But I appreciate all of y'all. I really do. Thank you. Thank you. Why do you say I can't stay focused? Like, really? Lou, your lunch breaks are up for review. Y'all are crazy. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate all of you being here. I hope I made some sense, honestly. Honestly, I really wanted to just, come and give a few, and it's really honestly because what we're going to talk about on my Besties Live, we're going to talk a lot about what's going on in this crazy, chaotic world. And I wanted to give a live and talk about, getting some routine. SBK looks sleepy. He always sleepy, y'all. Didn't I just talk about somebody taking a whole day off and sleeping? That's what I was talking about, Lovelace. We need some more HR members. He always sleepy, Stash. That's because he skipped out on the walk today. Yes, he didn't get that heart health going. Did you? I mentioned it. Did you get some cardio in after all? No. Mm-mm. See, that means you didn't get the heart pumping. That hunchy will do it. Stash. I didn't walk today. Look.
Stash. She makes me tired.
Stash. So does that count as dark?
What'd she say? Oh.
Nose, Lou. He's not dark, he's not light, he's red. Does that count as dark? I don't know, y'all answer. Y'all answer. Does that count as dark? Lovelace, does that count as dark? Y'all see him? I make him tired. Stash. He lost a race to me today. SBK a little embarrassed. With her short self.
You need all the help you get, Fun Size. You need all the help you can get.
I don't believe you, Lovelace.
Exactly. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype, Stash. Don't believe the hype.
Well, she said no, that don't count. Unfortunately, no, Lou. That's a no. Oh, okay, that's a no, Lou. See, I wanted them to answer. I guess not. I guess not, Lou. I guess not. But no, honestly, y'all, this one's tied over here. So I gotta go ahead and wrap it up because he tied. He tied. No, honestly, I truly appreciate all of y'all. I really hope I made some sense talking about we need to be grounded. That way, when things happen and we're not thrown off our rocker, sometimes life feels chaotic. Sometimes it doesn't go as we planned it to go. Like this one thinks that it should always be, and he thinks that, we don't stay on cue, we don't stay on point. But even though we don't stay on plan, sometimes it's okay. It's okay because we got discipline in us. And, we get to the point that we're getting on. Type time you on, be on my side, remember. Thank you, Lovelace. I appreciate it. Hit the like button on your way out. Get a routine that feeds your goals and purpose. Exactly. Fit a routine that fits your goal. Get a routine that fits your goals, your purpose, so your life, whenever chaos comes and the waves, the storms hit, you're not thrown off your rocker and you're still at peace. You're still at peace and you don't get tired like this old one over here. Remember to speak kind to yourself and reap the healthy benefits. Yes. Leave a comment after the live. Yes, please. I appreciate you all. I appreciate it. If you leave a comment, let me know what you thought. I appreciate it. And as always, Stash, I can see your smile from here. Stash got a pretty smile too, y'all. But I gotta remember, he a youngin'. I already told you, Stash. You a youngin'. I gotta remember. I gotta keep it straight. You a youngin'. You are Von Spear. You a youngin'. No. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I gotta stay focused. No, I truly appreciate you all. I really appreciate it. SBK, look, SBK, you see it? SBK has a sexy mouth. He got a sexy mouth. Who said that? I don't know, not me. Not I. Bro, we're on the same type of time. Whatever. Whatever. No, I truly appreciate you all. And I just want to leave you with this. Is your day controlling you? I want you to stay with some type of, thought process of ask yourself, am I in line with where I want to get to? Because no matter what, so you can see he acting like he can't read. He acts lax, but I can see him blushing, so he knows. He knows. regardless of what happens, y'all, regardless of what happens, I want y'all to stay grounded and stay focused and stay with a routine. That way you are disciplined in what you're doing in life. And even if chaos comes, we're not going nowhere, and we're still running the race and going to hit that goal together. Because, like I always say, keep pushing through with me, because we are stronger together. Trust and believe. Thank you so much. I love y'all.
Another step forward, another win day. You're building something bigger in every small way. Faith in the struggle, strength in the climb. Growth isn't instant, but it's right on time. We don't back down, we don't fold. We heal, we rise, we break the mold. Consistency, that's the glow. One more rep, one more go. Keep pushing through with me. We are stronger together. Trust and believe, now and forever. Thank you for visiting and Glow with Joe, where we heal from within and let our light show. Lift your head high, let your light glow. We don't stop here, we thrive.